man, so David Benavidez was on the Fresh and Fit podcast today, okay? When I first heard David Benavidez is going to be on the Fresh and Fit podcast, I'm like, what do you mean, the same David Benavidez is going to be on the Fresh and Fit podcast? But yeah, dog. And in my opinion, it's great. It's good. It's good for him, bro. It's more exposure. They're a very big YouTube channel. They get a lot of live viewers, and it's good exposure for David Benavidez. Why not, man? The more places, the better. Now, he called Canelo a liar. Okay, he called Canelo a liar. If you don't know what's been going on, okay, let me just do a quick recap. By the way, this is Benny the Bear. This is my product. I created Benny the Bear. This isn't a sponsor. Who am I to get sponsored, man? This is my product. This is Benny the Bear. This is a gift for stoners, okay? Look, it's smoking a joint. It's a good, like, accessory gift for stoners. I don't smoke, but I'm in LA and everyone smokes. So, like, you could buy this for your girlfriend, for your boyfriend, for your friend, for your cousin, or for yourself, man. If you're a stoner, you could buy this. You could just put it on the countertop and watch it and smoke with it, dog. This is Benny the Bear. I'll post it. If you want to support me, dog, I'll post a link in the description so you can check it out. If you don't want to support me, you don't want to buy, don't buy, dog. No one buys anywhere. And must be 21 and older to order. Benny the Bear. Now, David Benavidez' promoter, right? David Benavidez' promoter. Samson Likowitz. I call him Mr. Samsonite and I call him Mr. Krabs. Because when he sees money, he's Mr. Krabs, bro. Mr. Samson Likowitz, Mr. Samsonite is just like Mr. Krabs from SpongeBob. Now, a little while ago, like a month or so ago, I forgot the exact time, Mr. Samsonite, David Benavidez' promoter, he went on Twitter and he said, I think it was on Twitter, he said, we sent Canelo Alvarez a $60 million offer. Do you guys remember? It was $65 million that was going around. He said we sent Canelo like a $60 million offer to fight David Benavidez, and he turned it down. Okay, and then we're like, what the hell? Like, what do you mean you guys sent Canelo $60 million? And everyone after that was calling Canelo a duck. How can you turn down $60 million? This, that. And then after that, Eddie Reynoso, Canelo's manager and trainer, went on ESPN, I think ESPN Mexico or something, and he said that never happened. We never received an offer. And then after that, David Benavidez and his father did a few interviews. I think it was mainly David Benavidez' father, Jose Benavidez Sr., and he said the same thing. He's like, we sent them $60 million. He also said, Canelo sent us a $5 million offer, the bare minimum, to fight, okay? And we accepted. We said, you know what? We don't care about money. We'll accept the $5 million. And then they disappeared. Canelo's team disappeared. Now, after all that, right? After the $60 million offer, after the $5 million offer, it was during the Canelo and Jaime Munguia first press conference, right? Do you guys remember this? When Canelo said, when he was asked about David Benavidez, okay? He said, hey, is it true? The reporter said, is it true that David Benavidez sent you a $60 million offer and you rejected? And Canelo said, who is David Benavidez to send me an offer, right? And then he said the famous thing that was going around, if you want me to fight David Benavidez, any promoter I work with, if they offer me $150 million to $200 million, I'll fight them tomorrow. He also said, they also brought up the $5 million. Did you send David Benavidez a $5 million offer? Canelo Alvarez said, no, all this is untrue. He said, we never received a $60 million offer by Al Heyman, by no one. And he said, we never sent David Benavidez a $5 million offer, okay? And that interview went everywhere, right? Everyone was reposting it, like, after that, okay? After that, well, not after that, today. Today, David Benavidez was on the Fresh and Fit podcast, okay? And he called Canelo a liar. Right? He called Canelo a liar. I'm not going to play it for you guys. You guys should go watch it. I'll just explain it to you. He called Canelo a liar. He said they say lies after lies. He said, we sent them. He said, my promotional company, he said it just like that. My promotional company sent Canelo Alvarez a $60 million offer, and he rejected. And he also said, he rejected a $60 million offer, but he's getting $35 million versus Jaime Munguia, which he's about to fight on Cinco de Mayo. He's like, he said, think about this. He rejected our $60 million offer, but he accepted $35 million double, right? He said double, and he went on. He said, like, yeah, this, that. And then he said, my promoter, Mr. Samsonite, Mr. Samson Likowitz, Mr. Krabs, called me. He said, my promoter called me and talked about this. And my promoter called me, said, hey, I have an offer on the table for you. This is what Dave Benavidez is saying. He said, my promoter, Mr. Samsonite, Mr. Krabs, called me and said, I have an offer for you. Canelo's team is offering you $5 million to fight and nothing else. The bare minimum, $5 million, no pay-per-view. He gets everything. Do you accept? And David Benavidez said, yes, I don't care about money. I accept 100%. I just want the opportunity. And then he also said the same thing as his dad said. After that, they disappeared. And then he kept saying Canelo's a liar. He goes around, his team is going around talking about we never sent them a $60 million offer. They never sent us a $5 million. He kept calling me a liar. Now, this whole thing, I don't even know what's going on. In my opinion, this is just my opinion, dog. I don't think David Benavidez is lying. Like, I don't think he himself is lying. I just think he's lied to. Now, you may say, oh, you're just a Canelo fan. You're biased. You're this, that. Look, man. Mr. Samsonite, in my opinion, Mr. Samson Likowicz, which is David Benavidez's promoter, in my opinion, I think he's lying to David Benavidez. That's just my freaking opinion. Because I can't picture Canelo Alvarez, bro, lying about such big thing, bro. There has to be proof, bro. Right? Shouldn't there be proof? If he got offered $60 million, wouldn't there be proof somewhere? If they offered David Benavidez $5 million, wouldn't there be proof? Or is it just like this? Hey, dog, you want $60 million to fight? Yeah. Come on, dog. We're talking about massive money here, man. And he also said the reason he doesn't believe this, he said the reason he doesn't believe that Canelo Alvarez, he said the reason he thinks Canelo Alvarez is lying and he's never received a $60 million offer is because they're both PBC fighters. He says, because Canelo said, Al Heyman never sent me a David Benavidez offer, ever. But Dave Benavidez says, so you're telling me you come fight in the same promotion as me and Al Heyman never mentioned me? He said it like that. So this whole thing is a mess, dog. Canelo said there was no $60 million offer. Who's David Benavidez to send me a $60 million? I do the sending, right? He's basically saying I'm the big dog. And Canelo also said, like I just mentioned, they never sent David Benavidez $5 million offer. But David Benavidez here is doubling down and saying he is lying. He said it like this. It's all lies, 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 lies. They go around say there is no $60 million offer. There is no $5 million. In my opinion, this is just my opinion one more time, bro. I actually like David Benavidez. I do. Like, I like David Benavidez. He's a monster, bro. He's great. I like David Benavidez. But I think he's being lied to. That's just my opinion, dog. That's just my opinion. I think he's being lied to by Mr. Samson Likowicz. That's just my opinion, dog. Because after that, after when Canelo said $150 million, Mr. Samsonite, his eyes blew up, just like Mr. Krabs, dog. You guys seen the interview? He did a couple of interviews, and he said Canelo Alvarez deserves $150 million. He said that himself. This whole time, he was calling Canelo a duck and scared. He also said Canelo's not scared of David Benavidez. Canelo's one of the smartest businessmen. He deserves it. Now that we know it's $150 million, we're going to go find that money. So this whole $5 million, in my opinion, is BS because Mr. Samson Likowicz, he's a promoter, bro. Promoters lie, and they care about getting the highest amount of money possible. So I don't believe that $5 million, bro, because I don't even think Mr. Samson Likowicz will let David Benavidez accept $5 million because this guy gets a cut of his check. So that's just my opinion, man. This whole thing is a mess, man, but I do think this fight will happen one day. I truly think David Benavidez versus Canelo Alvarez will happen one day. Is it going to be with $150 million? I don't know. Do I think Canelo actually meant $150 million to 200? No, I think Canelo will accept $100 million also. That's just my opinion. But yeah, dog, David Benavidez calls Canelo Alvarez a liar for going around saying there was no offer. There was no offer. But let me know what you think of this in the comments, man. I'll post a link in the description so you guys can check it out. But let me know what you think of this in the comments. Who do you think is lying? You think Canelo's lying by saying there was never an offer? Or do you think David Benavidez is lying by saying there was an offer? Let me know what you think of this in the comments. And it'll mean the world to me if you like and subscribe. And don't forget to hit the notification. Thanks so much for watching.